CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that Grace seems to have interfered too much in Paris's love affairs. Grace knows Paris is romantically involved with Carter, and she's really not happy with this one bit. Not that Carter had hurt Zoe so much before, so this time Grace was afraid that things would happen to Paris again. To Grace, Carter was a terrible man and betrayed Zoe's sincere feelings, so she didn't want her other daughter to suffer as well. Grace will intervene in Paris's love story to the end, even though Paris is an adult and she knows what she wants to do herself. Grace is particularly pleased with Zendy and encourages him to try to flirt with Paris. But all was in vain when Paris only fell in love with Carter. Out of ways, Grace went to Carter and warned him not to go near Paris. Carter was indeed under pressure because of Grace, so he ended his relationship with Paris. But Paris is very stubborn and does not want to accept a cruel ending like this. She loves Carter so much, and why can't she be with the person she loves just because of her mother? With that in mind, Paris was determined to hold on to Carter. She would do anything to get him back to her. Carter fears Paris will cause a lot of trouble, so he decides to return despite Grace's earlier warning. Grace is furious and goes to Ridge to report that Carter is harassing her daughter, but Paris will never admit to being a victim, so Grace will call the police and let Carter be arrested by the police. Of course, when Paris learned that Carter had decided to get back with her, she was overjoyed. Whatever the reason for Carter, Paris doesn't care because now she has Carter by her side. As for Zende, she also explained why she couldn't accept him. Paris is only in love with Carter and she doesn't really have any romantic feelings for Zende. Even though Zende is also an excellent man, Paris will not come to him because of that. But Grace didn't seem to want to accept this ending. She still wanted to act for Paris and Zende. Only Zende can bring happiness to Paris. Grace encourages Zende to continue pursuing Paris, making Paris extremely angry. Besides, Grace will also continue to put pressure on Ridge. She wanted Ridge to strictly manage his son so that he could no longer disturb Paris. Ridge felt what Grace said was absurd because he knew Carter's personality well. Carter has never been rude to others, especially women, but Ridge will still follow Grace's request and conduct a thorough investigation into this incident. If Grace's words were really true, then he would certainly interfere. Perhaps Grace will decide to get rid of Carter at all costs. Now that Carter is back in Paris, it makes Grace even more adamant about her choice. Grace wants Ridge to fire Carter from Forrester's because of Carter's harassment. Even if Ridge didn't agree, Grace would make it all over the news. But if Paris does not admit to being a victim, Forrester can completely cope. Will Grace call the police? Why is Grace so determined to remove Carter from Paris's life? Is she really worried about the future of Paris, or does she have other intentions? Could it be that Grace did it out of jealousy? What else did she do to make Zende and Paris a couple?